Hello and welcome to another Royally Rich Lifestyle Show with me, Ian Pelham Turner.
And with me, Helena Chard. It's another fun-packed show and it's a truly international affair. So let's roll the titles and get on with the show.
Well, Helena's got a lot more royal news as usual. What's been going on?
Oh, we're jumping straight into it. Goodness me. So I'm going to begin with the Prince and Princess of Wales are celebrating. They have won their privacy legal battle. So this was a privacy win when they were abroad skiing recently, and Naughty Paris Match, a well-known magazine, published a great big double page spread of photographs of them, great big write-up, and it was proved it was completely grossly intrusive, and they won their case. They obviously, we do know them wanting to create a very, very private affair for them and their families, and absolutely so, protecting them from media intrusion. So they've won their case. Paris Match have to pay €10,000 per copy until compliance is met, along with costs. But, you know, it's bearing in mind Princess of Wales and her recent cancer diagnosis and obviously treatment. I mean, to do that is completely unfair. So I'm very, very pleased. It seems to always happen in France. I know that in 2012 they sued Closer, and that was the French Closer, as there were topless photos of Princess Catherine. Again, not fair, is it? What are your thoughts, Ian?
Well, paparazzi, I've really never had any time for my whole life.
Yeah, I think
I first came across them really in the 1970s when I started working for national newspapers. And quite honestly, I don't think they've ever brought any value at all. And there were times when I supported Prince William in his call to stop paparazzis photographing the children in London parks as well. So for me, they are the disgraceful part. I can't call them photographers. No. All I can call them are vultures.
And it was a private ski holiday, you know, they have to have a break. No wonder they're so wanting seclusion in their New Forest Lodge. I mean, you get it really when that's in coverage all over the world. But there we go. Moving on to, we don't tend to talk about Andrew, as he's known now, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, but thought we'd have a little chat about it because we've been speaking to so many different broadcast platforms and they're wanting to know various different things about what's happening, what's going to happen of Andrew. So obviously Andrew is quite unsettled at the moment. He's quite vulnerable to charges being brought against him, which he's had all of his titles, accolades. There's so much that's been taken away from him. I mean, I do feel actually quite sorry. I was speaking to Ian earlier about this because, you know, there's a lot of different strands of things that are coming out, and I feel that it's, you know, I think in general, I think the elites are certain people may take advantage, and people are now saying people won't put up with it. So I think that's what's happening, and people want accountability. But with reference to Andrew, his publicity approval rating is something like 91%, as in negative approval rating. And people just are not happy with the way he's operated over the years. He's taken a huge fall, but now everyone's sort of wondering what's going to happen. The truth of the matter is he's had everything taken away. He really is a normal person now, so the police can investigate him, and let's just see what happens. I think one of the things as well, putting the Epstein situation aside, is the misconduct in public office. And I think that's something that's going to be looked into. I think probably what happens, private protection officers at the time, they probably become quite pally, and I think a lot of things were asked of the private protection office, which obviously is covered by the public purse, and he shouldn't have been asking these things. All of these things are alleged. Just to remember that Andrew says, you know, he's not guilty of any of these things that have been thrown at him. And, you know, we're just wondering what's going to happen. He's obviously been pushed into exile here in the UK, and we have been told he's going to be moving to Sandringham from Royal Lodge. He's going to be given a fair amount of money. And some of the money is going to come back from the lease as well, which then will probably go back into doing the property up for Royal Lodge because it's very damp. But there are thoughts that yes, it's going to be Sandringham, but my feeling is he possibly will go abroad, as there are places in Abu Dhabi where he's protected and will enjoy the standard of accommodation and fun that he's used to. What are your things? What are your thoughts? Or sunny Thailand is another thought. But I just feel that, you know, he's enjoyed luxury, let's be honest, and to have absolutely everything taken away from you, including your status, you have to have something to live for, surely.
I think, you know, with what's happening at the moment, it's turned into a circus. Every single day, Helena and I have been fielding inquiries, questionnaires, crazy stories, stories that are turning salacious at the same time. For me, I think enough is enough now, to actually put a tin lid on it for the time being. But I know because of the situations that have been offered to him, if they become public, as I think they will do shortly, then I think this furore is going to start up all over again, especially in America, with basically with Sky Roberts, brother of the girl who was suing Andrew. And I think the reality is that we will see. You know, I think it's a never-ending saga at the moment, one that the royal family wish would go away, but I don't think it will.
Yeah, I think that's one thing the royal family are trying to detach from this negativity, because obviously it takes away from their good work, which I completely understand. And I think, you know, it's important. I imagine he would go to somewhere like Abu Dhabi because there's not like a treaty in place with Britain, so he won't be called upon if necessary. But anyway, we will watch, but just wanted to touch on that. The good thing about it in one sense is Buckingham Palace dealt with what they say is the Andrew debacle quite robustly, although it did take slightly longer. And so because of that, I think it didn't encroach on various other royal good work, because we heard that King Charles was heckled, and I think that surprised him quite a bit. But we have Prince William, lovely Prince William's in Rio de Janeiro at the moment. He's there for the Earthshot Prize Awards, and that's the Global Environmental Awards. Now, it's a really fabulous time, and obviously they work on it all year round. He has been quite the statesman on the world stage, and I think it was lovely hearing lots of people in Rio de Janeiro just saying how he has an amazing energy and aura about him, and that you could really see that he was working with passion and purpose, and I think that's always lovely to hear. So this is a 5-day trip to Brazil, also celebrating the ties between the UK and Brazil, which is important. Interestingly, he was papped using a public toilet, but that's one of those things. It just goes to show, doesn't it? Doesn't matter whether you're a prince or not. But that's all now indelible.
You'll all have to go to the throne, don't you?
Absolutely, yes. Boom, boom, like that one. So the Earthshot, obviously, prize. This is all about finding solutions to the planet's problems, so healing the world, and celebrating the incredible climate solutions, which will be spotlighted, in fact, tonight at the actual awards. 5 winners will get £1 million each to roll out their amazing things that they've invented. And I know that we've got Kylie Minogue performing. I think Leonardo DiCaprio's there making speeches. So it really is a fabulous time. There are some standout moments, I think, on arrival when he was presented with the keys to Rio de Janeiro, which is lovely. And that was actually on, it's on that mountain. What's that called, the mountain? Sugarloaf Mountain. So that's a great visual. And you can see him by this statue. He visited the world famous Maracana, that's the football stadium, and was joined by the legendary Brazilian football player star Cafu. So he was excited about that because Prince William and football go together very well. And the good thing, lovely thing about Prince William is he throws himself into every sport. He's amazingly good. There's no qualms, a bit like his wife, you know, they don't worry about what they look like. So, you know, Prince William's shirt was all dishevelled and he flings off his shoes and is incredibly good. And the children loved him, understandably. He also moved over to play volleyball on Copacabana Beach, which was lovely to see. And every time, I mean, he does so well. It's almost like he's part of the pros because he always wins the shots. This is the first time he's travelled to Brazil, and it's not just, it's the Earthshot Prize today, but also it's 2 environmental missions. So we've got him also will be moving on to, it's COP30, I think, where he will be giving a speech. And not to forget as well that Sir Keir Starmer is at the event tonight and will be travelling with him to COP30. That's the annual UN meeting where governments discuss how to limit and prepare for further climate change. So it's pretty big stuff, you know. Normally King Charles has been at these events, but obviously he'll be briefed by him. So he's doing incredibly well, and loved seeing all those visuals. I think it was amazing. I look forward to seeing what gems come out of tonight. And I think moving on, which is very exciting, well, for me, because I am a fan of David Beckham, who is now Sir David Beckham. He has been knighted by King Charles at Windsor Palace. Windsor Castle, sorry, not Windsor Palace, it's Buckingham Palace, isn't it? For sports to...
It may not be for much longer.
Yeah, well, no, it could be a museum for all we know. For services to sports and charity. He in fact cried, I said, when he found out, probably because he's been waiting so long. I know that in 2012 he was put forward to get his knighthood, but unfortunately he'd been part of a tax avoidance scheme, nothing that he'd really done wrong, so they puffed that away. So each year he hopes he'll, you know, be knighted. So now this is it. So he cried, he was proud, his parents were there, Victoria Beckham was there as well, and now she's Dame. Is she Dame Victoria Beckham? Lady Victoria Beckham, a bit like me, Lady Chard. Yes. So all good. And I think just to remember as well, he's part of now is an ambassador since last year for the King's Foundation, in educational charity established by Charles in 1990, all those years ago. And he looked immaculate in his suit, I have to say. He styled it on King Charles' suit years and years and years ago, morning suit, and Victoria Beckham made it for him. So that's a nice little touching thing. But no, I'm really, really pleased and proud, and I think he's a really good egg. We need people like him, I think, in Britain today, definitely. What are your thoughts, Ian? Are you happy?
No, I'm quite happy. I think as far as David Beckham is concerned, Sir David now, it's an honour that's been waiting for a long time now, especially by him. And I think, you know, the reality is that he did do England proud. He does do England proud even now with the different things that he's doing.
Yes.
He's a great supporter of England, of Great Britain, really, and helped to get the Olympic bid for 2012 as well. So he's done a lot of amazing things, and as you say, he comes across as a very normal, nice person, and
yes.
so does Lady Victoria as well. You know, she comes across the latest Netflix videos that have been shown about her, just show how normal a couple they really are.
Really down to earth. So hear, hear. I'll have a cheers tonight.
Excellent. So now I'd like to carry on with something that I visited last week and was very proud to be part of it, which was the World Humanitarian Drive. This was organised by Dr. Abdul Saeed, and on the 28th of October, last Tuesday, an oath was taken by over 33 countries. And the idea behind this was to actually create a new value day for the world. And so part of it was a message that Dr. Saeed wanted to put out. And I just really state some of his words. At a trilateral global event, 33 countries and their representatives signed an oath to support World Morals Day, which is designed to take over on the 2nd of September from the Victory in Europe and Victory in Japan Day as well. Now, this has been partly thought through because both Japan, Germany and Russia do not recognize this day anyway. And so it's been thought up by these countries right across the world to create the Moral Day instead, Global Moral Day. And so they took an oath that is designed to actually support the aims of the humanitarian drive, which is really to work with charities, it's really to work with orphanages, to work with people who are deprived right across the world. And they want it to replace the day of VE and VJ Day. And what they have done now is that this oath was publicly signed by all 33 countries and their representatives. And now this whole oath has been written out and sent to King Charles, William and Kate to actually create this new valued day that they want to actually create an event that actually values what's going on in the world today. And now we have a short video that was actually part of the ceremony.
I want to welcome you all with a welcome. How is it possible? So I thought each and every one of you coming from a different direction, different way, different path. So I just want to say each one of you I have Honorable Excellencies, representatives of the business world, beloved friends, partners, brothers, sisters, and above all, my dear humanitarians. It is a great pleasure to welcome you all in the Royal Society of Arts in London to the WHD organized Trilateral Global Summit 2025. If I forget my country, United Kingdom, I've done a great sin. So, the birthplace of modern parliamentary democracy and the Industrial Revolution, United Kingdom. We expected 20 countries' leaders to come in their own fields. I'm proud we have managed to bring leaders such as you from 30 plus countries, which is quite a significant mark as an organizer. I want to narrate to you a story about a traveler who arrives in a poor village and asks for food, but the villagers hoard their meager supplies. The traveler announces he will make stone soup using just a stone and a pot. Intrigued, the villagers watch. To improve the soup, the traveler suggests adding a small ingredient like a carrot. One villager brings a carrot, then another adds a potato, and so on until a large, delicious soup is made for everyone. The moral of the story: by pooling the resources, the villagers not only fed everyone, but also create a sense of community that did not exist before. The story teaches that shared effort and willingness to contribute, even in small ways, can create something of great value that benefits all. Similarly, This summit is one of the greatest achievements of WHT, given the current political situations, something world leaders here will acknowledge and endorse. WHT vision is to promote the idea of peace, education, and trade harmony to every one of you, and through you to the world. World Humanitarian Drive currently holds special consultative status with the United Nations. I narrate WHT's 4 main initiatives we actively pursue. Initiative 1, World Moral Day. We are campaigning for United Nations to declare 2nd of September as World Moral Day. Anyone knows the reason? That's the last day of World War II. 40 million people died. We still call it the Victory Day. We have to learn a lesson from history. We don't want a third World War. Initiative 2, the Science Bazaar. Initiative to bring new innovations for the betterment of humanity, especially differently abled. Initiative 3, Trade for Peace, which this Trilateral Global Summit is assembled. This initiative is to bring trade harmony among individuals and nations. And finally, Initiative 4, Honoring the Honorable. Initiative to identify and honor each one of you organizations and for their noble contribution as long as they deserve it. And I'm proud to say that each one of you who came here, or one of us in terms of a humanitarian brother and sister who have come from a long way to contribute your ideas and thoughts. So WHT has organized 100 plus global events, programs, missions, and initiatives touching and inspiring lives of positively across the globe. This has been our commitment in striving for humanity across the globe for touching millions of people. We have launched breast cancer events, poetry events, social activism to discuss immigration policy for children. All these different events are focused in making us as a human feel happy, confident, and to give a whole hope to promote oneness of humanity. Our unwavering commitment to humanity is demonstrated through our actions and involvements in voluntary initiative like this summit. Thank you all for that. This summit aims to inspire economies to become more inclusive. Growth should benefit entire societies with no groups left behind. Promoting of private sector is absolutely essential for economic growth. So many of you are private sector leaders. We need you. We need you to help this world to become a better place, because without you, this world will not be the world which we want to live in. Ladies and gentlemen, today's summit is another great opportunity for all of us to showcase the strength of business, investors, leading towards a mutual prosperity which is needed for a true and lasting peace. The world today is suffering from a trust deficit. We have a good collective voice here. We must all work together to bring peace to this world. This requires sharing knowledge of trade for peace, which will lead to mutual prosperity and the growth of world economy, bringing sustainable development goals as results. Dear friends, this is a summit everyone respects each other. I repeat it back. This is a summit. Everyone respects each other and respects different culture, traditions, religion, and ideas. We must reach out to all equals. We must reach out to all equals to build happiness and peace in this world. Let's suggest a common framework to trust on humanity. We are a part of a global family where peace and love should prevail. My positive expectations of this summit may seem like a utopian fantasy, but remember, even flying and vote for women was once considered a utopia. So, vote for women is something which we gained after a 100-year struggle, and today we are here with these amazing women. So first, let's thank these women over here. So I say, every sunset brings the promise of a new dawn. So are our efforts, which has been a motivator for people to work for the common goal of peace, education, and trade harmony. I'm confident existence can't be without a reason, and everyone should fulfill their promise of the creation. I further say, WHD is not an organization. I'm sure that the company's house will be after me for that. WHD, World Humanitarian Drive, is not an organization. It's a family. A family. A family of humanitarians who support each other to build hope, love, peace. So, my dear brothers and sisters, let's all work together to make the world happy and beautiful. God bless you all. Thank you. Welcome.
Today I'm very pleased to say as well that our new channel is helping us as well to put out ALB UK TV's show, Royally Rich Lifestyle show, called Amaze TV. So I caught up with the people from Amaze TV, with Diane Felix as well, last week, and here is what they had to say.
Tell us what's your name and what's the name of TV channel.
Yeah, my name is Kim Tomasi, and our TV channel is called Amaze TV Sierra Leone and the UK.
What do you think about Camden?
Oh, well, you know, I came to Camden with my CEO, Mr. James Giovanni. We are here together. And we've just walked out from Camden train station. It's very, very vibrant. And we've just passed through the market. We see people of diverse colors, people of different ethnicity. In fact, Camden is a proper town. It's vibrant.
Now I will tell you a little bit about why I think about Camden. It's colorful and vibrant atmosphere. I like here because I have around 250,000 people every week and most than 1,000 shops for diversity and have two multicultural together. Is a diversity, is a nice place for me around the walk. Everything new, take a picture, is funny.
That's good.
Tell me a little bit about Sierra Leone.
Wow, yeah, Sierra Leone is a very beautiful country. And we are about roughly under 8 million people. And our president is called President Julius Maada Bio. And Sierra Leone is a democratic country, you know, built under strong democracy. And also, we are a country of diverse cultures. You know, you have the Mende, you have the Fulas, you have the Kisi, you have the Creole, you have the Koronko, you have, name it, you have so many diverse tribes, but in one destiny. And that is why we say in Sierra Leone, one country, one people. And Sierra Leone, as you know, again, it's known famously for mineral deposits like diamond, iron ore, bauxite, gold, and very rare natural resources. We also a very, very good touristic country with the very beautiful beaches, white sand beaches. And guess what? The World Tourism Organization, the WTO, put Sierra Leone in the top 20 country that must be visited. Our people in Sierra Leone are very welcoming people. They love people. And, you know, Moreover, our food is very delicious. Things like potato leaf, cassava leaf, and fish, because we have good sea. So please come and tell people, come and visit Sierra Leone. You will enjoy Sierra Leone. Our people are culturally open-minded. We will welcome you. Thank you.
Tell me about your TV channel.
Oh, Amaze Television Sierra Leone. We are popularly known as AMZ Television Sierra Leone and UK. You know, our TV was actually founded about 4 years ago, and we are reaching out to a very wider audience, both in Sierra Leone and also in what we call the diaspora. Our television is mainly focused on entertainment, which embraces music, culture, arts, sports, education, and at the same time we do news, current affairs, and around the world we broadcast international news as well. We also do talk shows, reality TV shows, festival, award shows, like things like a Good Governance Award and the Youth Empowerment Family Time. In fact, we can go on and on. We are a proper television station like the BBC, like the ITV, like the Sky, like the CNN. We are really a good television in Sierra Leone. And Sierra Leone people love Amaze TV. And this is why we say when you are in Sierra Leone, if you've not watched Amaze Television, you have not started. So we as Amaze Television, we say we believe in better. And we are simply the best. Thank you.
Now I learned a lot about Camden and the new TV channel, Amaze TV Sierra Leone. It's amazing. Bye.
Well, now we are very, very, very happy to have this amazing singer coming onto our show, Natasha Amina, who is an R&B singer who is fabulous in every single way possible. Good afternoon.
Hello, hi. Thank you so much for having me.
Bless you. So, if I start the questioning, you've been an R&B singer for 9 years now,
Yeah.
and you were influenced by your mother.
Yes.
Talk about it.
Yeah, so, music's always been part of my life, really. From a very young age, I was influenced by my mum. She used to dance to so many different types of music, especially R&B. And that had a heavy influence on me, having that music around me, growing up. And over time, I found my sound, which was R&B. And then, I started, really writing my own songs and stuff. And then finally, I got the opportunity to record my first ever song I had written. And then shortly after, I shot a music video for it. And that actually opened up doors for me, to live performances. I managed to perform in various locations, meeting many people in the music industry. And that led to bigger and better opportunities. And, it's just been an amazing journey so far because, I've managed to establish myself as an artist and promote my music to everyone. So, yeah, it's been brilliant.
But you're also, you're a singer, but you're a songwriter.
That's right.
And you're a dancer.
Yes. I did, like my mum, she was a big influence to me. And, through her dancing, that got me into dancing. And then through the dancing, that's how I managed to find my voice and start singing. So, yeah, it's just been an amazing journey. And music, like I said, is just part of my life. I love it. And I just feel so grateful that I can be able to, share my music with everyone and do what I love.
When you're writing a song, what's the inspiration?
So, normally I like to write about real life experiences, from love to romance, and self-growth. I want people to, relate with my music, and I like to storytell through my music, you know, so that I can also connect with my audience on a much deeper level. So yeah, it's always, you know, life experiences and things I've gone through, or maybe friends that has told me stories.
Tell me, you're touching my heart now. Are they mainly happy experiences?
Well, yeah, you know, it's mainly about, I like to normally write about love, confidence, you know, owning who you are. You know, that's what I like to make people feel good through my music. So yeah, it's just, you know, to give people that confidence to just step out and be their own, you know, be powerful in their own way. That's what my music's really about. So
Fabulous. Does it appeal to certain age groups, or male, female,
yeah,
or is it everyone?
Mostly to everyone, really. You know, I like to have more. I like to have a quite wide audience to appeal to. So yeah. Yeah, I would say it's quite a large range, from young women to all different people. Yeah.
You sound very empowering.
Oh, thank
through
you.
your music.
Thanks.
And talking about empowerment, you've performed at 10 Downing Street.
Yes, that's correct.
Tell us about that. What was that like?
That was probably one of my a good moment in my career. You know, up to today, I'm still like, my goodness, I can't believe I was there. You know, but that was an amazing experience. You know, I was actually through the performances I was doing and all the hard work I was putting in my music, I managed to meet someone that needed a performer for the carnival season, and they were having an event on the 10 Downing Street. So you know, at first when they said the 10 Downing Street, I thought, is that right? Because I've never, you know, I was really like, you know, in awe about it. But,
Did you think it was a joke? Or
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, wait, well, sorry, is this the 10 Downing Street that we actually see on the news? Like, you know, but, you know, when I got there, it really was. And, you know, it was just an incredible moment, you know, and that's definitely something that I will never forget in my career so far. And it was just so amazing as well, you know, to be on the BBC and to share my music with so many people that day. And yeah, it was just an amazing experience.
Oh. And also London Fashion Week. You performed.
That's correct, yes. You know, it was amazing, you know, being part of London Fashion Week this year. You know, I was actually performing for the SM Global Catwalk by Samina Mogul, which was an amazing experience. You know, I loved being part of it. I've got a great passion for fashion as well. You know, growing up, my mum's into fashion as well, and it's just always been around me and my family. So it was amazing to be part of London Fashion Week, you know, because I'm about the glitz, the glam, and, you know, I love to, you know, have that complement my music as well. So yeah, it was an amazing experience, and I got to meet some amazing people in the fashion industry. So yeah, it's just been great, and, you know, an amazing journey so far.
And I know you've got a new EP, and
Yes.
which I think is about empowering women as well.
That's
and
right.
I think, is that...
So right here, this is the single that's out now, Come Through. So you guys can go and check that out. It's on all digital platforms, so you can go and stream it anywhere. This is the first single of the EP that that's been released. So please go and check it out.
Lovely. Is it called Come Through?
Come Through. And the song is about, you know, like I said, just being confident, owning who you are. You know, it's that 2000s R&B that I'm bringing back with that modern twist, you know. So yeah, I just want people to feel good when they listen to it. You know, and yeah, just the music video is out now. You guys can also check that out. It's all, you've got the glitz, the glam, the confidence. You know, it's got really that fun vibe, and I'm really super proud of it. So please go and check it out. Come through.
Very good. Very good. Oh, and you've got these. What's that
So
about?
also, you know, there's been a lot of things happening for me this year, and you know, I've really managed to meet so many new people in the music industry, from producers, you know, to you know, so many different artists that I've met. You know, it's been really great, you know, to meet so many different people, and also to collaborate as well with other brands, you know. And it's been amazing because, you know, I've been wanting to promote myself a lot more and collaborate with so much more brands as well. And at the moment right now, I'm collaborating with Darcier, which is a perfume company that I'm working with. So, you know, if you like to smell good, and you know, if it's something that you think is great.
Can it help you with your singing as well?
Yes, it really does. You know, I'm all about, you know, when it comes to my music, smelling good is very, very important to me. you know, because I meet so many different people. So, you know, this is an amazing collaboration, you know, so go and check out Darcier. They've got some amazing, lovely perfumes. They smell so good, so great. I'm even wearing, today I'm wearing Woody Oak Moss by Darcier, and that one's inspired by Coco Chanel, Mademoiselle. So, you know, ladies, you know, go and get your perfumes now.
We're turning into a shopping channel.
But yeah, it's amazing to collaborate as well with Darcier. So there's a lot of things happening, you know. I've got a lot of new music as well coming this year. So yeah, please do stay tuned.
And I know Stephen Calamari, who's one of our guests coming on this afternoon from this amazing event, the Global Entrepreneurship Festival. That's how we first met. So
that's right.
How powerful, how good an opportunity is to come to those types of events?
Oh, I think it's an amazing opportunity. I feel like, especially in the music industry, it's really important to network, you know. And it was through London Fashion Week how I managed to, you know, get involved into that, and you know, it's really opened doors to meeting so many other people in the music industry, people in the fashion industry, and it's been great, you know. And you know, through that as well, I've got to meet some new people. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what's to come as well. Yeah.
So the City of Westminster Performing Arts, is that
Yes.
somewhere that you've trained, or is this?
So I did go to study at City of Westminster College doing performing arts from a very young age. You know, like I said, music, performing has always been a passion for me. So I always kind of knew what I wanted from a young age and where I wanted to go. So that's why I went for the performing arts. And yeah, it's just been an amazing journey. I managed to, you know, meet people through that as well. You know, my journey has just been continuous, you know, in the music and just, you know, meeting people. And I've just been putting all the hard work in, you know, just to, you know, get myself out there and to share my music with everyone.
Excellent. So finally, because time has caught up with but first of all, what's the future for Natasha?
So yeah, the future, there's a lot for me in the future. A lot more music to come. My new single will be dropping in the new year in January, which I'm really excited about, and that's going to be called Boy Don't Come Back. It's a little bit more emotional, but still got that 2000s R&B twist to it, so I'm really, really excited. And also, I'm going to be working on my new Christmas cover, you know, for the Christmas season's holiday, for the Christmas holidays. So I'm really, really excited. There's so much to come, you know, so yeah, you know, please stay tuned.
And how can people get in contact with you just to see what you're doing?
Yeah, so if you guys want to find me, check out my music. I'm on all social media platforms. You can find me on Facebook, that is Natasha Amina. You can find me on Instagram as well, that is Natasha_Amina X. Or if you just type in Natasha Amina, you'll be able to find me. I'm on all digital platforms. So yeah, you can really find me anywhere and, you know, get in contact, you know, with my social media platforms. You know, feel free if you need to, you know, ask me any questions or if you would like to, you know, find my music. So thank
And
you.
finally,
Natasha.
very finally, sorry, your mother is doing, is it makeup now as well?
Yes, my mum, she runs a beauty business, her own home beauty business, and that's why I'm all about the beauty and the glitz and the glam, because, you know, yeah, she's doing really well. She does makeup, she does massages, you know, nails, hair, you know, so you can see where I get the influence from. You know, so yeah, it's just amazing as well, you know, to have that around me, and, you know, my mum as well is a great support system to me as well. So yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
Okay, we've covered the family.
We
then.
have. We can see you growing and moving into great things.
Oh, thank you so
Absolutely.
much. Thank
So
you.
bless you for coming on
Thank
the show.
you for
We'll have
joining
you on
us.
again sometime. 'cause
Yes, I would love to come back.
the spirit you bring is wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you. And we're thrilled to have Stephen Camilleri, entrepreneur, along with Ivanka and co, who we know well. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much for having us.
And I know that you have something special to talk about, an event that's coming up, but do you lead?
Okay, GEF, Global Entrepreneurship Festival in Ghana this year. We had a nice record this weekend of 5,000 entrepreneurs walking through Accra in Ghana. So it became a world record, so that's great. The event is always focused around entrepreneurship, encouraging entrepreneurs to make the world a better place.
For the two of you, how important is it to have events like this that are really a global recognition as well? Because I know you're putting it out across the world at the same time. So can you both explain how it affects your businesses and your lives as well?
Well, Ivanka, I'll let you go first because
yes, of
you've
course.
got to know GEF through
yes,
me. So
of course. Yes. First of all, thank you so much for having us again today. For me, it's always pleasant to meet you and be here part of this show. And thank you so much to Stephen for introducing me to GEF and now Dr. Sumi as well. I feel very privileged, very honored to be part of this big, huge global festival. Why is it important for me to be part of this GEF? And why is it so, kind of like prestigious? Because now I'm as an ambassador for GEF, but also I am part of the fashion committee. So I am going to be bringing that fashion on board during this global festival. And I believe it's very important for people from across the globe to come and join this festival because you never know whom you're going to meet. The very minute you step in during this lineup of events, you can meet your potential sponsors, you can meet your potential partners, and you can make amazing projects. Recently I had a very good phrase from one of the ladies who is going to be there during GEF, and she mentioned, we were doing live session within GEF, and she mentioned that there is a rule of 3 C's, golden rule, which means communication, connections, and consistency. I love that so much because that's about me. And I feel like people need to basically listen to their hearts, go to GEF, come and find those connections, get into those important communications. And that's where consistency will start because they will bring all those amazing projects and they will basically empower the whole world. That's what we want.
Okay. Well, exactly that, but I'm just going to add that GEF was started by the founder, Dr. Sumi, to help fund an e-village, Silicon Village in Nigeria. And I think at the time he never thought it would grow this big. So we are going to receive 10,000 guests, visitors, attendees to the event. And amongst those are governors, CEOs, high net worth individuals, obviously. But the idea is that people, young entrepreneurs, get to mingle with those people. So it's not like a business show where you have a speaker and then he disappears. He will come into the crowd and mingle with everybody. And this is what it's all about, sharing our wisdom, opening some doors, and really, really powerful. So I went to the first one, which was last year in Nigeria. I just went as a paying guest. Nobody knew I was turning up, and everybody was saying, "You're in Nigeria, you're going to an event, you don't know anybody." I said, "Well, their marketing's good and they look happy. I'm just going to go." So I left Lagos and travelled north, and I had such a good time. So I recommend everybody who's maybe not been to Africa yet, take the opportunity, not this year if you can't make it, but next year, and come down to Africa and you'll feel comfortable, safe, looked after, and you'll have a fantastic time.
What's the full name of it?
Global Entrepreneur Festival.
Yeah. So there's still time for people to, if they want to come along, to quickly book a flight.
You've got
join,
2.5 weeks. Yes, but there's plenty of flights, obviously, from London down to Accra. Okay.
Great.
I mean, I'm looking so forward to it. I'm going a week early. I like to go early, have a look around, help with the setup maybe, or just go and relax on the beach. So
sounds good.
With both of your expertise, especially with SMEs and so forth, what do you think are the compelling problems nowadays that SMEs face, and how do you help solve those as well? Because I know from Ivanka, you do a lot of events, so that's one way of actually exposing SMEs, and I know, Stephen, that you have really been a supporter of and influencer for SMEs for many, many years now. So what do you feel between you are the types of problems that you face and how you've actually overcome them?
Okay. Ivanka, would you like to?
I always say, yes, there will be always problems on your way during your journey. But it's very important not to give up, not to surrender. If you have your aim, you have your goal, I'm confident enough, and I know it from my journey, there will be those people who will always come and support you, that will believe you, and that's where you're gonna grow with them, and you're gonna grow together, and that's why people will come and will say, how did you do it? But this is all about the passion. This is all about dedication, of course, hard work. When you have that, definitely you're gonna be successful. So just never surrender, I would say, never.
Okay. I would say, obviously, having done this for 45 years, it's totally different to what it used to be like. So when I first started off at the age of 18, people got to know you. There was no social media. You got referred to somebody else. And that principle still hasn't changed. If you get referred to somebody, the chances are you're going to get 78% chance of converting that client because you've got that person supporting you. Nowadays, a lot of entrepreneurs aren't too sure how to get that support. I know there's lots of events and lots of people like ourselves helping them, but it's the trust element. Yeah, people are not so trustworthy nowadays. So I like to bring people into my group, the same as Ivanka does, and say, right, you need to go and see Ian, you need to go and see Ivanka, and I'll brief those people before you actually go to talk with them. So we're saving time, and we're giving our backing to individuals, and those individuals need to know me for a while. It's not meet me today and get referred on Monday, Tuesday. You've got to get to know me, I've got to get to know you. So a bit of dating, you might say, like 2 or 3 months of really getting to understand how one another's thinking. That's what I would say.
So, Stephen, you're like the London end of this, but you've got years and years and years of experience. Really, it's like in mentorship.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I'd be interested just to hear some snippets of
snippets
of thoughts.
Reveal all the secrets. Reveal all the secrets.
Can you do 45 years in about 2 minutes?
Yeah, I probably can.
Or
yes.
do you have like one memorable occasion or something that springboards you into this, where you are now?
Well, there's lots when you show somebody something, and it clicks, and you just see them go, I know what I've been missing. Okay, so, and that comes from conversations like this, not necessarily on a Zoom call now. I like to be in front of people, and I have to go away, look at their business, and then you just chat and you go, oh, actually, Ivanka told me something the other week. Have you tried this? And that's how you get that great smile. There's been many companies that I've helped to start, and some of those have gone on to flourish so well. I just sit back and it's nice just to see that. And I've come across many companies that are struggling as well. So, all these experience I've had as well. And that's, you kind of harden up as you get older, or you get a bit wiser, you don't get so worried, I don't know, but you just think, we can solve this problem. I've been there. And once you've coached and mentored hundreds and hundreds of business owners, you kind of can find the solution. You don't know where it comes from sometimes, but it just pops up and things work.
Experience as well, isn't it?
Experience, yeah.
How do you feel when something goes right and you've helped a SME? What do you get from it personally?
Bliss and happiness. Yes.
Yeah, I get that, and then also I think,
Satisfaction.
when somebody gets their problem solved, for me it's like, great, they're happy, I can move on to the next one.
Yeah. You feel more motivated and inspired to do more.
Yeah.
And you actually recognize that, okay, you've done it. So it means you're on the right way to help more people. So why don't we stop? There's no point. There is only the road ahead and ahead and ahead.
Can I come back to your question you asked me? Is there one example that I can give you? I'm going to say GEF last year, because I met 5 individuals that I ended up staying in contact with in Nigeria. They've all gone on to flourish as a team under an idea that I had, which was to create a team between them. They've all got their own individual businesses, and they're all coming to Ghana. And they've gone on to get their passports, which they've never had before, to travel outside. They want to come to London. They've been educated, they've worked as a team, and they've been so appreciative of me.
Oh,
so to me, that is my number one, probably, that I can think of. Okay.
That's really good.
So tell us a little bit about this e-village. It sounds amazing. It sounds inspiring, doesn't it, as well? You know, and the aspirations behind it. So, can you give us a little bit of the details behind the e-village itself?
The first phase has been built now, so it's all there and operational, and open the doors in September. It's going to allow young entrepreneurs to come and live basically on campus, I suppose. Yeah, they'll be in the environment where they can obviously work together and make a difference throughout the world. You know, Nigeria in particular and Africa, they have a lot of very young, talented people. You know, I think 60%, 70% is under the age of 30 in Nigeria. That's huge. They have 240 million people.
Yeah.
That's a powerhouse, you know. But they need somewhere to be nurtured and looked after and to flourish.
Yeah.
So the idea is to take on Silicon Valley, you know. We're not stopping small.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Something, because obviously mentorship and everything. So, Stephen, what advice would you give your young self?
Give my younger self?
Yeah, what?
Don't party so much in the early days. You know, you burn the candle and obviously it can affect your decision-making process. You know, so I'd say, don't party so much, focus on your business and get that working capital behind you. Try and get yourself into a position where you've got some money stuck aside. Yeah, because when you start to not have the funds available, that affects the decisions you have to make. And once you start to be focused on not having enough money, you can't make the right decisions. And that's where, obviously, cash flow is king, as they say, you know.
Absolutely. So, both of you, what things are you looking forward to at this event, Ivanka?
To me personally, I'm looking to meet influential people with whom potentially I can collaborate within Ivanka & Co, not only in UK, not only in Nigeria or Ghana, but worldwide. Because as you know, we spoke last time that Ivanka & Co is expanding. And one of these is now Ghana. It was Dubai recently, but we want to go more globally. So for me, it's a huge opportunity. And now I'm trying to reveal to every person whom I know to come and join, not to sit in the house, no, because you're not gonna get anything. And I don't agree, don't party. You do party. When you work hard, you need to go and party and celebrate because you deserve it. Every single drop of your hard work, it needs to be maintained by that party. You know, because you kind of like cover it up, layers.
Can I just say, I partied every night.
No,
okay,
not every night, obviously.
You're looking good at it.
Not every night, but when we're going to be in Ghana this year, we will party every day, right?
You party till
yes,
sunrise.
because we're going to have big lineup of events. And then also Dr. Sumi prepared some surprises for those people who actually contributed a lot. And I believe we are one of them, right?
Of
you
course.
and me.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm looking forward, really. I'm looking forward to that.
Now that begs the question, what's the surprise?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know. I know that there is going to be a surprise. You know what? I believe it's very good to surprise people. You know, in Ivanka & Co, I always surprise people.
You're very good at that.
You know, people get bored, you know, in life. They need those pleasant moments to kind of like make a little bit brighter their life. You know, so for me, when people do something like that for us, for our hard work that we are actually doing and implementing and contributing, of course, you know, that's a good kind of like, you know, push for me to do even more. You know, that's it. That's kind of like gratitude. So that's it.
And Stephen, what are you looking forward
To reconnecting with some of the people I met last year.
to? Presumably not having a hangover.
Not having a hangover. I don't drink anymore. I'm glad to say.
I'll bring you some fizzy tablets,
That's all
don't
right.
worry.
And meeting people from the board. I've been on the board now for just coming up to a year. So it'd be nice to meet them in person as well. And of course, to meet Ivanka out there and other people that are coming that I've introduced. Farah London was on your show a few weeks ago. She's coming out as well.
Yes.
So, you know, it's been great, absolutely.
What type of things will they expect out there? What's some of the events that are actually being, you know, during this event?
The last night is a party till dawn.
This sounds like a big
Big
party.
party.
But it is about having fun as well, you know.
Yes.
They have a gala, black tie event, a fashion show. DJ are going to play off against one another. You know, beach events, white outfit to wear on the
outfits,
beach. You know, so I've ordered my clothing already. That's been great fun. So it's always nice to have something in the diary to look forward to, and then you dress up accordingly, you know, and get ready for it. Speakers, obviously, different opportunities to meet speakers at different events. I think 12, 13, 14 events over the three days. And obviously lots of other little mini events going on as well.
So it's the business event of all business events, isn't it?
It's the biggest in the world.
supersonic.
It's the biggest in the world.
Amazing.
Yeah, and only getting bigger. So next year, you know, we've had 3 countries bid for it for next year. That'll be announced. The winner will be announced at this event. So I'm already planning for next year. So you're invited. You're both invited.
Yay.
How can people get in contact with you to actually go to this event?
Obviously through Global Entrepreneurship Village website or my own website, which is stephencamilleri.com.
And also they can contact me through ivankacompany.uk, Instagram or Facebook, or obviously my telephone number, which is also on all social platforms.
Yeah, and just talking of business development, I know, Ivanka, we have a celebration.
Yes, we do.
Which
You
is why
share it with us.
We don't normally, folks, have a cake on the table
I know.
or the event.
We have Ivanka & Co. 1 year celebration coming up. That's why today this beautiful cake is here. We're gonna try it. And why this cake is here today? Because I wanna emphasize the sweetness of this year. How sweet was it to basically launch this brand last year and build it up. Honestly speaking, for me, it's kind of like one day, but it's already 1 year. And I want to use this opportunity to say, I already spoke a few days ago on radio podcast, and I want to say again, express my big gratitude to all my community, my diverse, versatile community from different countries, who actually were part and are part of this Ivanka & Co. community. And I want to invite everybody, very soon I'm going to be announcing about a very special and unique, I would say, with a personalized touch of Ivanka & Co. 1 year anniversary where everyone is invited. The aim of this is to gather everyone and celebrate the community, because as we say in Ivanka & Co., strength in unity. You know, we need to get together to build up stronger, to make those huge, bold decisions, and basically influence this world on a positive level. That's what it's all about.
Fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Collaboration is key.
Collaboration is key,
important.
100%. Collaboration is key. And I always say there is no competition in this life. We are all different. And when we get together, especially when we are from different nationalities, different backgrounds, we always make those absolutely stunning projects, and that's what it's all about.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today. We're just going to say goodbye now. And just to end the show, so it's been a fabulous show today,
Hasn't it? It's been quite eclectic.
It has.
Full of fun, royals.
Lots of business, royals.
Humanity.
Royals coming out of our ears
I know,
at the moment, aren't they?
absolutely. But I just think, how wonderful. A project in Ghana, very special.
Absolutely.
I think next year we'll try and
we'll
go along.
we'll
That'd be
have a
good
look.
fun. So yeah, another great show.
Excellent. So as always, can I just thank the people who really help us to supply this show and get it out across the world, to Helena Chard from ALB UK TV, from Dr. Jacqueline Kerback from USA Global TV and Radio, from Londres TV, and also our new channel, which is going to Africa, which is Amaze TV Africa as well. Wow.
Woohoo! There we go. We're growing too.
We're
It's
growing
wonderful,
too.
isn't it, to focus on all these wonderful
we're
events.
going more and more. So for me, Ian Pelham Turner,
And from me, Helena Chard.
have a great
See you
week,
next
and we will
week.
see you again next week. Well, we've got more incredible guests again. Take care. Bye for now.